I saw someone get murdered right in front of me, but I stayed calm. I quickly took a photo of the killer's face. While he was distracted with the body, I ran away. I wanted to find my uncle and call the police, but he had disappeared. My chest felt tight. Something was very wrong. I rushed back to the graveyard and saw my uncle talking to the killer, asking about me. I screamed, trying to warn him, but it was too late. The killer shot him and killed him on the spot. Then the killer saw the camera in my hand. He froze. That gave me a chance to turn and run. I sprinted to a nearby wooden cabin. A man inside stopped me, confused. Suddenly, a bullet hit his ankle. He cried out in pain and saw the killer approaching. That woke him up fast. He locked the door, grabbed his gun, and loaded the last 2 bullets. The killer slammed the door open. The man shot right away, but the killer was too far. The bullet didn't hit him. The killer was still standing. The whole room felt tense and quiet. The man gave him a cold warning.
You just try and come up them fucking stairs again, okay? I will blow your fucking head clean off. I'm getting the police on the line right now.
The killer paused like he might give up, but when the man picked up the phone, he realized it wasn't working. The killer smirked and said he'd leave if they gave me up. The man looked at me with serious eyes. Maybe he was thinking about his son, who had died just days earlier. He promised to protect me. He asked me to get the first aid kit, some spare light bulbs, a towel, and water. Then he wrapped a bulb in the towel, smashed it, and, to my surprise, scattered the sharp pieces on the stairs. The man asked why the killer was after me. I told him about my nightmare and gave him the film from my camera. He wrapped it up and told me to hide it in the water tank. Meanwhile, downstairs, the killer was getting angry. He shouted and cursed, threatening to come up and kill us. Right then, a nearby cop heard the gunshots. Wanting to take credit, he didn't call for backup and went alone. He quickly found the cabin, but the killer stayed calm. He put on his mask and got ready to fight. A loud thud echoed. The cop was wounded and collapsed in a pool of blood. Upstairs, the man reacted fast. He told me to use the chance to escape through the window, but I made a noise. The killer heard me and ran after me, firing his gun until it ran out of bullets with a loud click. Just then, the cop, barely alive, caught the killer's attention. The killer grinned, took the cop's weapon, tied him up, and held a gun to his head, demanding the man give me up. The cop's screams echoed through the cabin. The man cursed the killer for being cruel, but lied, saying he didn't care if the cop died. But I knew he cared. He was terrified inside and could only hope for the best. Soon, the killer threw the cop's body outside, but strangely, he didn't come after us. The man guessed the killer might be afraid backup was coming. Maybe he had already left. Still, to be safe, the man told me to hide in the bathroom. Then he slowly went downstairs. The first floor was quiet. No sign of the killer. He sighed in relief until his foot touched a boot. Right then, he knew.